Okay, so I'm here with Peter. We're talking about the sculpture. And it's in kind of rough shape right now. Needs some work. And I'm getting details on what needs to be done. And this way I don't have to take notes. I can actually hear Peter talk and tell me what he wants, and he can emphasize some things that this way that, you know, maybe I wouldn't get if I wrote it down. So, or if he wrote it down.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's actually not as in bad shape as you might think. It's just the surface was never completed. And I've been trying to think of how to go about this. I can't take my notions of what that should be and just write it out like a ducky blueprint. You're going to have to put, there's going to be you in here too.
Yeah.
It has to be, or it's not going to work.
I understand that.
So I wanted to know what you thought about what was going on the surface and what you actually saw.
Well, I think that you know, we've got details here. We have gaps that I would like to see filled, and we had talked about this doing something that's it's going to match. So the immediate wood surface that's being filled in, all these spots.
When you say match, you mean?
Matching this line of wood. And I'm talking about just doing a fill-in of that little square, nothing else around it. So they become invisible. And there may be things here that you don't want to be invisible. I mean, I noticed here there are some dowels, it looks like dowels that have been filled in, or maybe that's filler?
Structure.
It's structural, okay. So we got a gap here and here. Do you see those being filled in the same way as this?
There's a structure. I have to get it using screws. And then the screws are backed out and some dowels filled in.
Fill this so it looks like this. Because there are structural. So in this case, I wouldn't be trying to match the grain of the plywood or the layers of the plywood. I'd be keeping consistent with the particular way these are filled in.
Mm-hmm.
Same there, and anywhere else where that might happen. Looks like up there is good. But for the general voids in the layers, my thought about these, fill them in exactly and match them even down to the detail of the grain. And that way give it a surface that's totally smooth. Is that what you're thinking?
It's not, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, actually. I wasn't sure what I was thinking exactly, but it's not a bad approach.
My thought would be to do that first. Then give it a good sanding, you know, with not a high grit paper, but maybe like a 220 over what's there now. And if anything, it would take it down slowly, give it a good smooth surface.
Work. Sure, I think there was some. There's a box of sandpaper. I think there's some wet dry in there.
Okay.
Can you just check and see?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there we got a box of paper. What's your thought for the finish, the final finish?
Not Like a step down from the semi-boss, maybe 2 steps down, no more than that.
It looks like that'll do the stain. It might take some. It's not that deep. And it looks like it's a little persistent, it'll come out. It doesn't look like it's that deep. I don't think it could actually penetrate that deep with an end grain like that.
It's looking better.
Yeah. So for an edge like this, so it's a little rough now, but this has a kind of a flat piece here, and then we're going to do a sharp edge that blends up into this. This all gets sharped.
Well, no, it opens up again here.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. And then it extends around. Now this is pretty smooth right here. This we're gonna make a sharper edge on that. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
You see those curves, switch shapes.
Yeah, and it's the same. Same happens here.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
There's other spots where that happens.
Clean that up. Sharpen this here. Might have to do a little fill or something on that piece. Flatten. I'm going to spin it around. All right. Oh yeah. Here. And this is right here. We're just going to let the sharpness blend here.
This becomes non-sharp.
Right.
The sharpness goes away.
So it fades. It fades into that and goes around. Okay. And the same happens here.
We'll probably want to talk about this again, but there's 3 kinds of topographical lines.
Yeah.
The blue ones are the plywood.
Yeah.
And then there's the straight ones the plywood went this way.
Yeah.
And then there are these curves. And these curves, when you stand back, they should match from side to side. I mean,
so this one, yeah, as far as, yeah, I got it. So this distance and this distance here need to be the same.
Yeah, they need to look right.
Exactly.
I'm not a ruler man. I'm a looks guy. So
yeah.
They need to look right.
All right. Yeah, same here.
Right.
There's another one there.
But you'll never get all of this out, but this is not bad. So it makes this little scarab shape here, and that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, now see where we have little stuff like this going on where it's, can you see how that's flaked a little bit? What's your thought about that, where there's a joint like that? Just get it as smooth as possible, put a little filler in maybe, or should I take it in more? Should I try to take it in more?
Well,
to smooth it in.
You'll notice that that line's a little more anyway, I think.
Yeah.
So you could do a combination. I can go in a little more and fill it, and that will go in 16 or 30 seconds. You don't want to get carving to get rid of that.
Yeah.